In this video, we'll be talking about divisor and its basic properties. So we consider two integers a and b, and we say b is divisible by a is not equal to 0, or a divides b. We denote it by a divides b. So this is the notation that we use. If there exists some integer c such that b can be written as a times c, and we know that a does not divide b, so this symbol is used for the does not divide if b is not divisible by a. So with this notation, let us understand some of the very basic properties of the divisors, and for that let me to consider the three integers. So for integers a, b, c, following holds. So for integers a, b, c, following hold. The first property is that a divides 0, 1 divides a, and a divides a. For the proof of this property, these are very trivial. So we can see that a divides 0. So this means 0 is equal to some c times a. And we can choose c also to be equal to 0, which is an integer. So this first property hold true. Similarly, when I want to show that 1 divide a, so here I can consider a is equal to c times 1, and here select c to be equal to a. So selecting c equal to a, which is an integer, this property is also hold. When we want to prove that a divide a, so this is also true. A is equal to a, and now select the value for c as 1. So this is our selection for c. So take c is equal to 1, and this is also belonging to integer. So the first result is trivial. A divides 0, 1 divides a, and a divides a itself. Now for the second property, we can see that if a divide 1, if and only if a is equal to plus minus 1. So by the definition, we want to say that a divides 1. So this means 1 should be written it as multiple of a. So there should be a times c. And this expression is valid only if either a is equal to 1, and in that case c must also be equal to 1, or a is equal to minus 1, in that case c must also be equal to minus 1. So selecting c also to be plus minus 1, which belong to integer, we can correspondingly select a also as plus minus 1. So a divide 1 means a has to be equal to plus minus 1. Third property, that if a divide b and c divide d, then the product AC must divide BD. So let's see from here. If A divides B, so this means B is a multiple of A. So we can write B is equal to A times some X. If C divides D, that means D is a multiple of Y. Now we want AC divides BD. So let us multiply these two. So multiplying these two, we get B times D is same as ACXY. So multiply on that side. So this expression shows that AC product divides DC. So we can have AC divide BD. This is obvious for this value of X and Y, which belong to integer. The fourth property says that if A divide B and B divides C, then A divides C. So this means if A divide B, that means B can be written as A into X, and C can be written as B into Y. So now here just simply substitute the value for B from the previous expression. So that is same as A into X into Y. So this means C is A into XY. So from here we can see that C is a multiple of A. So A divides C. So that holds. Fifth property, that if A divides B and B divides A, this holds if and only if A is equal to plus minus B. So this is obvious. B is equal to A times X, and here we say A is equal to B times Y. From these two expressions, we can say that A is equal to, substituting the value of A from this case, so that is same as B into XY. This implies product of XY must be equal to 1. So X is equal to minus 1 and Y is equal to minus 1, or we can consider X is equal to plus 1 and Y is equal to plus 1. In this case, when this expression holds, so we can say that B is equal to A into minus 1, and here this A is equal to B into minus 1. So that is for the first case. So when A is equal to minus B, this is the first possibility, and in the second case we can say that A is equal to B. So the both expression comes. So this, if this is holding, then A divides B and B divides A. In the sixth property, we want to prove that if A divides B and B is not equal to 0, then absolute value of A is less than or equal to absolute value of B. And for this, now let's, given is that A divides B, so we can write down that B is a multiple of A. So we have A and C, where C belongs to integer. And as we have said that B is not equal to 0, so the left hand side is not equal to 0. So obviously right hand side C cannot be also equal to 0, because if C is 0, then 0 into anything will be 0. So the B has to be 0 in that case. So we say that as b is not equal to 0, c is also not equal to 0. And now we can say that absolute value of b is same as absolute value of ac. This is same as absolute value of a into absolute of c. And as we said that c is not equal to 0, so absolute value of c is greater than or equal to 1. So this means absolute value of b is equal to absolute value of a into c. This is greater than or equal to absolute value of a, and that proves our result. So in the seventh property, we prove that if a divide b and a divide c, then a divide the linear combination of these two integers b and c, or we can say that a divide bx plus cy for arbitrary integers x and y. And now to prove this, as a divides b, so we can say that b is a multiple of a, and a divides c, so we can say that c is a multiple of a. So for some r and s belonging to integer. And now we want to calculate bx plus cy, so let us multiply b with x and c with y and add these two quantity. So this means in the first expression we have multiplied by x, so this is a r x, and in the second expression we have multiplied by y, so this is a times sy. Now take a common, so inside we have rx plus sy, so this means we have bx plus cy equal to a. So from here we can see that a divides bx plus cy, and hence we say that a divide the linear combination of b and c, and hence we see that if a divide b and a divide c, then a divide their linear combination. And this result we can generalize it further, so we can write this as a further remark that if a divides bk for some k values varying from 1 to up till n, so a is dividing bk, then a must divide this b1 into x1 plus b2 into x2 plus so on up till bn into xn. So that means a divides the linear combination of these integers.